Hello, welcome to Life Like You Mean It. Today I'm going to talk to you about toxic positivity. So, do you think that you are toxically positive? What does that even mean? Is it possible to be too positive? So, I've been accused of this before, of being just so positive, people just can't understand, and they assume that I am being fake. And now it is absolutely true that there are some people out there that are toxically positive. All this really means is that rather than having the ability to experience a negative emotion, a negative event, right, a negative situation or encounter, and allow yourself to acknowledge that you are feeling in that negative way, express that negative feeling, and then do the work to work your way out of that state of mind so that you start to look for opportunities in that situation. For example, instead of doing that, somebody who is toxically positive is somebody who really is in denial. They're not allowing themselves to feel or express or even acknowledge the negative emotions. And so this really is quite toxic because denial means that you're not going to be addressing any issues that come up for yourself. You're just burying them deep down. And so that's not the same as actually seeing something unfold, being unhappy perhaps with the way that that occurred, and then starting to look at the opportunity and address that situation by choosing to look at the positives. These are not the same things. We're dealing with two different animals here. So you may have guessed that the way to deal with this, if you suspect that you perhaps have toxic positivity, is to really start to allow yourself to feel. Feel what it is that you feel. It is okay to have negative emotions. I do the air quotes because I'm not a fan of calling them negative emotions because it has a connotation to it that makes it seem like you're not supposed to be experiencing that. However, if you are a follower of my work, you watch any of my other videos or listen to my podcast, then you know that I actually believe in huge value in allowing yourself to feel everything that you feel. And rather than referring to it as negative, perhaps just look at it as the place that you don't want to remain for any length of time. It is just a stopping point on your way to where it is that you would like to be. So I really allow myself to express whatever it is that I am feeling. So if I am sad, I allow myself to be sad. If I need a day or even longer than that because I'm really down, my energy is low, something has happened, or perhaps I've just woken up on the wrong side of the bed, it doesn't really matter. If I'm feeling that way, I honor the fact that that is how I'm feeling. And that's what I encourage you to do is allow yourself to feel whatever it is that you are feeling. And I have other videos that talk about walking your way up the emotional ladder or increasing your vibration. This comes from the work of Abraham Hicks, where they specifically talk about just choosing the next best thought. And so when you're ready, that's exactly what you do is you choose the next best thought, whatever that may be. It might still be in the category of negative, not where you want to remain, reside for a long period of time, but it's better than where you were before. It makes you feel better, and that's what's important. So the next time that you are feeling angry or disappointed, frustrated, overwhelmed, depressed, any of these emotions that we tend to, as society, call negative, instead of bottling it up, pushing it down, pretending like they're not there, and just putting a big smile on your face and, oh, whatever, everything is good, all sunshine and roses, just stop for a second and take a couple deep breaths and just ask yourself, what am I getting from not allowing myself to experience this? Do I really think that there's something wrong with experiencing one of these other emotions? Isn't it better for me to allow myself to fully feel that and then start to look for the positives around that? and then use those positives to pull me into a place where I would rather be. What is so wrong with experiencing any of these other emotions? Nothing. I hope this helped. I'd love for you to subscribe. Just click that button below and don't forget to use that icon so that you get notified of all of my new postings. Bless.